Hello, my friends, and welcome to um, an episode where actually a video where I'm going to do a Duelist Cup duel. And so I was thinking about it, and like based on like something that one of the YouTubers I like to watch says, like I think I'm actually gonna like start like doing instead of 3 videos a week, I would be doing a video a day, but I'm gonna make them a lot shorter. I'm gonna make them about 20 minutes, and I think I might try my hand at editing if I have to edit them lower to get to that 20-minute mark. So I'll do that. Um, but as I'm talking, I'm gonna go into it because I don't have a lot of time here. I'll also show you the deck that I'm gonna be using for this. And as I thought, there's a lot of really good prizes you can get. It's mostly just a bunch of gems, like, which is really nice. Oh. Oh, so I think I can, yeah, I can just copy. So I'll just copy from my Adventure of Prank Kids list because it's a pretty good deck. And yeah, it's like the exact same ban list. It's using the same ban list. And like, you basically, I start at Duelist level 7 because of like how I like was doing in ranked. I'm doing pretty well. And so like basically you get a lot of gems here. So okay, now I'll get into it. And then the Duelist tickets, I was looking at the Duelist tickets a bit. They kind of suck. They're mostly just anime cards, but they are pretty good if you're into some certain archetypes. But I can definitely go into that later. And speaking of going into later, I'll go into the pack a little bit later. I think I'm gonna go into that. Maybe I could like look at it either Saturday or Sunday, that new selection pack, and let you know what I think about that. But it's I'm definitely gonna be going through these a little quicker so I can try to get the 20 minutes with as little editing as possible. So yeah. Oh, so if you didn't catch the Adventure of Prank Kids deck, you can always pause it. I'll give like a little timestamp when I show it too. Oh yeah, and that's another thing with the 20 minutes. That should mean less timestamp, so it should be a little bit easier to get the descriptions, and the descriptions shouldn't be as much of a mess for you guys. That's really good. So I think so the thing about Swordsoul here is that like if I negate this, like they're usually able to get a bunch of advantage either way. So I'm not sure if I should negate this card or not. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm not sure if that's the right decision, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I don't think a single effect failure is gonna like stop them from going to Synchro Monster, so I might as well, if nothing else, stop maybe like the Synchro Monster play if it's really devastating. Yeah, you really gotta be careful with Swordsoul because they can do a lot. Like they can play around and effect failure so easily. It's ridiculous. But I don't think they're as high on the meta as Adventure of Prank Kids, but they're still really scary. And at least in my opinion. Oh yeah, see, and there's a chain blocking too, so now I can't. Actually, can I? What does a Moye do? Yeah, this would just be stopping the drawing one card. But actually, this isn't bad because now I can stop him from adding something with the synchro. But should I stop him from drawing a card too? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna effect failure the synchro, and that'll be good. See, that's the nice thing about effect failure or infinite impermanence is you can still negate like stuff on the field even if they're trying to do like a chain block sort of thing. So yeah, not bad. And then Swordsoul of Emergence. This allows him. This is another search card, so I think I definitely have to stop the searches. So I'm really glad I still allowed him to draw a card because I think those are definitely the bigger threats. Anything that searches, I think, is a really good target for your negates. That's in my opinion at least. And my opponent's name is very weird if you look at it. Lord blah blah? Huh. I'm pretty sure I have a better name than his. But maybe there's a reason. Sometimes people have a reason. Let's see, what is the okay, so my opponent didn't do anything, but he still has this being able to like banish something to negate one of my effects monster's effects. So I think I can bait that out though. I think I can definitely bait that out. Does my opponent have any graveyard effects? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so it's only the one negate, and I think I can actually that's only negating something on the field. So actually, yeah, no, it should be okay. I think I'm gonna bait it out by activating Rite of Amicia. I'm gonna bait out that negate. So how I'm gonna bait out the negate? I'll special summon the Adventure token in attack position. Yeah. And then I'll play some Faithful Adventure in my Spell and Trap Zone. Now, I don't want to activate Faithful Adventure yet. What I want to do first is I want to normal summon Lampsies. Now, I still don't want to activate Faithful Adventure. I want to save that for when I can Chain Block. I can use that Chain Block to my to my advantage. Okay. So yeah. So I think I'm also so that also goes for the Let's Plays, by the way. I'm gonna definitely make those a little bit shorter as well. But I'm gonna like I'm gonna definitely work on editing, because it's gonna be kind of difficult if I don't edit at all to always make them like 20 minutes. But I think I'm gonna do editing. But I'm gonna try to make them 20 minutes without editing as much as I can, because I don't really like editing all too much. And like I want you guys to see basically the full me basically. So like, and I feel like editing kind of takes away from that also. Because maybe like you lose one of my jokes, like, and I like accidentally edit, and like, because I'm not like the greatest editor ever. I know like there's editors out there who can like really do a good job with it, but I'm still kind of a rookie, so I kind of want my video to kind of look professional. I feel like it's easier here. Now what I want to do is I want to not equip the card, because I can now, hold on, I'll show you why I didn't equip it in a second. So what I want to do is I always want to do Fansies as a second, and this isn't me, I took this from a guide. So yeah, just to let you know. But I'm not looking at the guide right now because I'm pretty used to how to play the deck. It's not that bad once you get used to it. I feel like there's other decks that are really hard to pilot. But like this deck I think is a little bit easier to pilot than like some of the others, especially nowadays with all the with the adventure support, with the DP support. I feel like it's a lot easier than pilot than it was. So yeah, well, like all the support that's gone in this game, it's pretty easy to pilot and win with. So I feel like this is a very good deck to go with. The only problem is it's a little bit on the expensive side. If you want something good but cheaper, like True Dracos might actually be good in this Duelist Cup. Like the budget True Dracos might be pretty good. So what I want to do is I want to activate the Faithful Adventure. So I'm going to go with the Wandering Griffin Rider, and this is why I kept the Draco back in my hand, because now I can send to the graveyard, and using the Draco back's effect, whenever it's sent to the graveyard from anywhere, I get to equip it to an Adventurer token I control. So now I can just equip it straight to Adventurer. Oh, and because I'm not actually activating a monster effect. Wait, hold on. How does this work? Then target one of the effect monsters on the field, negates effects until the end of this turn. I actually don't think I want to do it right now, because I don't want him negating my guy. So what I'm going to do first is I'll go ahead and return it to the hand, and since it's not a monster effect, I think it's going to basically just be able to go straight to, and then he can negate whatever he wants, but I don't really have any detrimental effects on the field right now, so it doesn't matter what he negates at this point. So what is my opponent gonna do? Looks like nothing. I think I'm not gonna chain it. Okay, now I can activate this, because now I can get an effect without unless there's an infinite opponents. Yeah, see, and obviously my opponent isn't holding on to Nibiru, because I would have like had like a notification for that. So I think I should be fine at this point. Got rid of that really big threat. And now I can go into my plays pretty much uninterrupted, hopefully. Unless my guy has a hand trap or something in the hand. But I feel like my opponent would have activated that by now. I'm not sure how many hand traps that a normal Swordsoul deck would run. See, I'm kind of running out of time, but I think I'm still good. So yeah, now even if my opponent does have a hand trap like a Nibiru, I can only just negate it at this point. So I'm doing real well. My opponent still hasn't conceded, so this is cool. This is real great. So what I want to do is I want to send the Pandemonium to the graveyard and special summon a monster. I guess that's the biggest drawback of this deck. The fact that you may run into time issues, but like as long as you know the right plays, you shouldn't have a problem. I'm a little bit of a slow player at times, and even I am able to not really be too much affected by that. So yeah. So now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and activate the pranks. Oh boy. And then I'll go ahead and discard the Lampsies. Special summon this. So I believe I did everything, so... Okay, now I go into this. Oh man. Oh boy, this is not good. I'm running out of time here. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll go into this one. Man, this is not good. How am I running out of time? Come on. Yes. And then at this point, it doesn't matter what I special summon. Oh boy. Come on, really? I don't think I'm gonna make it. And then with this, I go into the fusion guy. How am I... Man... Here, you know what? I just gotta go into the end phase. Come on. Oh, wow. That was a close one. Oh, come on! That pranks killed me! Oh, well, you saw basically how you can, get past a Swordsoul. I think the thing about that time is I'm not used to both commenting and playing the deck, so maybe that was why. But you know what? It's not too bad because I got some of the missions completed. So it wasn't a total loss. It wasn't a total loss. And I don't think losing really makes that much of a difference for the Duelist Cup, maybe. Does it say anything? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so that was that. That was a little bit of the Duelist Cup. Just to give you a look at how it is. It's basically the same thing as ranked duels, but it gives you some good rewards. So definitely play it, I would say. Now what I'll do is I'll go into a legacy pack. So as for the rest of you guys, actually, you know what? I guess I can open up some Duelist Cup rewards. I'll do that. So I hope you guys enjoy this shorter video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to stay notified for my regular content. I'm going to be doing a shorter Let's Play tomorrow. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Oh, and I'll also post the... be sure to still post the verse of the day in the description, as well as still do the whatever timestamps I need to do. So anyway, I'll go ahead and do the Duelist Cup reward tickets. So here we go. So I'll go one at a time. So here's the first one. Yeah, just like the Legacy, you're getting 2, but unlike the Legacy, these are much worse rewards. Unless you're specifically looking for like a couple of these cards, might be pretty good. Like, for example, yeah, Symbol of Friendship, not very good. I don't think anyone would play that, but there are a few cards that are at least kind of decent. At least kind of decent. Like Archer can be kind of played in like as like a fun burn card. Like maybe you can pick up a few Archers and then try to like build some sort of like burn deck to like try to help complete some of those missions. Vandalgion, I don't think that's very good. But I mean, I guess like if you're running like a counter trap deck, it could be pretty good. Since like you get to special summon it when you negate something of your opponent's. So like if you're running like a big counter fairy trap deck, it might be decent. And then Card of Fate, I think this is a new card, but it still doesn't seem very good. Oh, and I think both players get to do that too. So usually like when both players are given an advantage, you kind of don't want to play that one usually, unless like you're given an even bigger advantage than your opponent. Because basically, if you're basically both given the same advantage, you're still out a card, out whatever cards you activate, while they didn't have to do anything to get that advantage. So that's basically the thing there. Anyway, I guess my favorite one is gonna be Symbol of Friendship, because that reminds me of, because that's like one of the biggest anime things that happen. If you remember, like they all drew on their hands to like help like connect each other, and if you look, it actually like shows a smiley face. It took me a second to realize that it was a smiley face, but yeah, now that I realize it's a smiley face, it's pretty obvious if you notice there. Yeah, you can definitely let me know if like anyone else didn't catch that was a smiley face at first. But yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Like, and then like cool like, because like Symbol of Friendship is a smiley face. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's good that like it's not bad, like show that they're happy to be around each other. Pretty good symbol right there, I would say. And then yeah. So yeah, you can definitely let me know what your favorite card from this pack opening was. And I'll definitely open a few more later on. Here, you know what? Oh, I forgot it disappears when I don't have any. But I'll definitely let you know what's in the pack later on too. What all the cards you can get from it are. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the shorter Duelist Cup video. I'm sorry I couldn't get a win there, but I mean, it was time. I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get a win if I did run out of time, because as you can see, the Adventurer Trinkets deck are good even against like a strong deck like Swordsoul, which is actually pretty impressive. I was able to get rid of the Sinker Monster, and I think the only thing that held me back was like time. I might have even been able to OTK. I'm not even sure. If I had been able to go OTK, I might have easily gotten a win there. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.